not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style. Fresh new kicks in the all-star glow. I'm up in the mix, this Paul, large pro. Straight out the gate with the fabulous track. And my devastating rhymes get the platinum plaque. For the underground world, every street and borough. Even out of state, large here to reach new levels. No doubt, came from out the dungeons of rap. Making use of the brain that was under the cap. Used to dig them games.
Howdy folks. Well, this is my second intro of this trip that I made last weekend, and I went fishing at Caney Lake with my buddy Ty. Kind of met him through YouTube and then through Instagram. He lives over there by Caney Lake in Louisiana, by Chatham I think, or Jonesboro, I don't know. But anyways, so I was heading up there to Arkansas to drop off some stuff at another nursing home, and on my way back, my truck broke down in Shreveport. My ball joint for my steering column went out, or steering something went out, and so I couldn't turn. Almost hit a car, jumped a curb, almost hit a light pole, ended up in the ghetto. When I ended up stopping right next to a Valero, I had to get diesel. That's why I went out of my way to get to, I wanted to go fish Lake Darbone on Friday night from like 2 p.m. up until let's say, dark, so I can, set my tent up there. That's where I was staying. So I ended up getting my stuff fixed in Shreveport. My Uncle Randy was there, thank God. It was super ghetto over there. I got it fixed at Firestone, got it towed over there. Finally got done around 7 or 6 something. I ended up at Lake Darbone at 9:15 ish, and so I didn't have time to fish. Of course, it was nighttime. I got to my campsite and set up my tent, and it's a one-person tent. I should have just put it in the back of the truck. I didn't do that. Set that up, went to go put my blow-up mattress in there. Didn't have batteries for the blame pump, so I ended up just throwing blankets out and seeing if that'll work. The ground was way too rocky. It was hot outside. It was like 77 with humidity at like 150%. Gosh, it was awful. I started sweating when I closed it up. There were raccoons everywhere, so I ended up just sleeping in my truck. Long ways. I drive a single cab. I'm about to show you my whole setup, but yeah, I slept in my truck Friday night, and then I got up early, 5 something on Saturday, to go up to Caney. Drive up to Caney and put it in my GPS for the launch, Brown's Landing. I end up in the middle of nowhere, probably 30 minutes away from the lake, from what it told me. I ended up on a jet end road. I wish I was filming all this. It would have been it's just so ridiculous, what it all took for me to get to this lake. And so I get lost, GPS stop. I have like no service. I have no service anywhere near this lake, anywhere near this area. It's like south of Ruston, pretty good ways. Anyways, so I finally get to Brown's Landing. It's like 8 something, and it's about 8. Get my stuff set up, waiting on Ty. He said he was going to be there around 8:30. Getting stuff set up, and yeah, and I get there, there's no wind, it's like perfect, it's overcast. I'm like, yes, and it's like 75, it's perfect. It's like kind of low pressure, but not all the way down to where the fish want to be biting. So I look out there, and there's fish busting and stuff. I don't think they were bass, but I could see shad and all this other mess up over there by the landing where nobody was fishing. So I fished over there a little bit, had a bite, nothing. I was filming with my phone, and I felt it, and then I caught the fish over there. Caught him. That's a good That's a good 3.5. Surprised you, huh? You were mid talk. That's pretty good. Here, let me get this.
That's a fat fish to be that small. Look at the goddamn thing. I didn't think he was that big.
That's pretty good. Yeah, buddy. That's gonna jump out. don't know if it was a bass. He took my worm though. Golly. Alright, so this is the update of the whole day. So I get there, me and Ty are fishing. He catches a pretty good sized bass pretty quick after we got there. Probably 4 pounder, 3.5, 4 pounder. And he ends up just catching 2 for the whole day. One of them was probably a pounder. We were flipping docks and stuff. And that's all we could do all day. Like the pressure got super low, super windy outside, and in the kayak there's just no possible way to stay in one spot if you're out in the deep. And I figured, you know, everything was post spawn, so we'd have to be over 12-15 feet of water, you know, or just off the docks, which we tried. And I mean, I got bites the whole time, like a million of them. But my guess is over half of them were brim bites. I was throwing a shaky head whenever I was fishing right off the docks, probably in between 6 and 10 feet of water. I was throwing a shaky head, but I feel like I was getting brim bites. I might have had I think I had a good bass bite pretty close to where he caught his 4 pounder, but it was just a bust for me. Like, that was the lake I grew up on. Caught my biggest bass. It's on the wall. Well, it's mounted, it's not on the wall right now, but yeah, I plan on going back. I talked to Ty. I told him next time I go up there we're gonna fish Darbone, since I know Darbone like the back of my hand, where all the spots are, especially for getting on a kayak. Some spots it's kind of a far trip, but it's in the bayou, so there's like no wind. So that's my next trip, is to Lake Darbone. I just heard thunder. Legit, like legit. Let's go. I'm not a fan of being in a thunderstorm on a kayak.